All right, well, let's get started, guys. Good morning. I hope everybody had a good weekend. So we are gonna move. We're gonna work on our hips and hamstrings and lower back today a little bit. So let's go ahead and get moving. So go ahead and just start rolling your shoulders. Connect to your breath. Good, and just roll your head. And go the other way. Take a breath up. Exhale, soft fold down onto your knees. Let the back be rounded here. Bend your knees. Unhinge. Take a breath. Then exhale, soft fold again. And inhale up. And let's exhale to prayer. Just take a long breath here. Exhale out through your nose. Inhale up. Lean to one side, leaning mountain. And take a breath up. And we'll go the other way. Inhale. Good. Keep those legs as straight as you can. Hinge, fold. Good. First time here in the hamstrings, so don't press too far down. Just feel that stretch reflex. Good. Step halfway back with your right foot. Unhinge. Bring your hands to your hips. Press your hips forward. Open up your collarbones. Good. Feel that stretch in the front of your right hip. Good. Split your fold. Good. Take a breath here. Leave your left hand on the floor. Rotate up to your right. Step in with your right foot. Step halfway back with your left and unhinge. Press forward again. This time we press into that left hip. And split your fold. Leave your right hand on the floor and rotate up to your left. Both hands come to the floor. Step back to downward dog. Press those heels down. And find your plank. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale to up dog. Good. Come up to tabletop and sink your spine into cow here. Press the shoulders down. And then up into cat. Back down to cow. Back up into cat. Find your neutral spine. Knees go out toward the sides of your mat. Feet together. Sit back into your child's pose. Good job. And make your way back up into your downward dog. Walk forward to the top of your mat. Lift into standing extension. Take a deep breath. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees and unhinge. Well done. Hopefully we're warm now. Go ahead and take a breath up. Bring the hands around behind you. Roll your shoulders open. Good. Exhale, hinge and fold. Take another breath here. And then exhale. Lift the hands off your back if you want to. If not, just roll the knuckles toward the ceiling. Good. Keep your hands together. Go ahead and step back with your right foot. Up into your high lunge. And open up here. Good. Turn to warrior two. Keep that grip. We're really opening through the collarbones here. Good. Now pull your right arm across your back. Straighten your legs. Go to your triangle. Roll open toward that right shoulder. Good. Put your right hand on the floor. Revolve to a lunge. Drop into your hips. And when you're ready, rotate. Revolve that lunge. Good. Both hands to the floor. Take your left leg up to three-leg dog. Push your right heel down. Now exhale, knee tuck, round the spine. Push it back up. Now listen, step forward and unhinge. Hands back to the floor, three-leg dog. Exhale, knee tuck. Press back to three-leg dog. Step forward and unhinge. Hands to the floor, three-leg dog, knee tuck, three-leg dog, step forward, unhinge, hands to the floor, three-leg dog, knee tuck, three-leg dog, step forward, unhinge. Hands to the floor, just step back to downward dog. Come forward into plank. And chaturanga to up dog. Ease those hips back into child's pose. Your heart rate should be up a little bit. Take some time to breathe here. Slow down your breath. And we'll make our way back to tabletop. Let's thread the needle. Extend your right arm. Let's go to the left shoulder first. Breathe into that rotation. And then with your own breath, make your way to the other side. And roll up onto your shins. Bring the hands into prayer. Inhale up. Rotate to your left, revolved half camel. So we're pushing forward into that right hip. Hand can be on the back of the thigh, or if you want a little more, go to the foot. Remember not to leave your hand just hanging out in space though. You should be on something. Good, soften that. We'll go to the other side. Push your left hip forward, squeeze your glutes. And now let's take your left leg forward into kneeling lunge. And just hold this posture. Press your shoulder blades back into your back pockets. And bring your hands to the floor. Tuck your back foot, lift to a lunge. Inhale and step in, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, unhinge. Big shoulder roll at the top. Take a breath. Exhale into heart center, into mountain pose. And inhale. Bring your hands behind you. Roll the shoulders open. Hinge and fold. Take another breath there. Stay right there or add the lift. Good, you're gonna step back with your left leg. Leave your hands behind you. Little balance challenge there. Lift tall here, pressing forward the bottom of that hip, your hip flexor. Little pelvic tuck there. Good, open this to warrior two. Again, open the collarbones. And now take that left arm behind you, reach out with your right hand, and over we go to triangle. Take a breath as you open up to the left. And bring your left hand to the floor. Let yourself come up to a lunge. Exhale, revolve your lunge. Good, hands to the floor. Take your right leg up to three-leg dog. Push that left heel down, take a breath. Exhale, knee tuck. Inhale, three-leg dog. Step forward and unhinge. Hands to the floor, three-leg dog. Knee tuck. Three-leg dog. Step forward and unhinge. Hands to the floor, big wide fingers there. Three-leg dog. Knee tuck. Lift. Step forward. Unhinge. Hands to the floor. Three-leg dog. Knee tuck. Three-leg dog. And last time. Step forward. Hands to the floor. Just downward dog. And come to plank. And chaturanga to up dog. Child's pose. We'll take ourselves up to tabletop. Good, and we're gonna thread the needle like we did before, but we're gonna advance that. You have a choice. You can stay with the thread the needle that we did before, or increase it by taking your left leg across, ball of the foot to the floor, and you're squeezing your inner thighs here. Your legs are active, and you're gonna rotate to your left shoulder. So kind of looking at that leg that's crossed. If you need to do the other one, that is fine. Don't feel like you have to do this just because I am or whatever. Good, reset. And go to your thread the needle on the other side. Whatever variation you'd like to do. Reset that and roll up to your shins. Good. Last time we went to the left first for our revolved half camel. Let's go right. Hi. And push that left hip forward. Maybe you can reach back a little further. Think about opening further rather than bending backwards. Good, and we'll switch sides. And reset. And when you're ready, step forward with your right leg and just sink here into this nice long kneeling lunge. Tuck your shoulder blades into your back pockets. So I know we feel this stretch here. Think about relaxing back here too, under this front leg. Good, hands to the floor. Lift your lunge. When you're ready, inhale and step into standing extension. And then exhale and fold. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, and unhinge. Well done. Take a breath. Exhale, bring that left hand into heart center. Reach down with your right hand, grab your right foot. Good. Think about pushing your foot into your hand, pressing your hip forward away from your heel. Keep your posture tall. Good. Find something to focus on. Good. Now you can hold it here or shift your grip to the arch of your foot rather than the outside of your foot. And I want you to shoot up with your hand and try to go up with your leg. Good. Put the feet together. Take a breath. Sink into chair. Tune into your breath. Pull that waist in narrow. Press into your feet. Good. Now, if you have back issues, I want you to stay where you're at. If not, drop a little lower. Drop a little lower. Now go back where you started. So not to the top. Drop a little lower. Drop a little lower. And back to level 1. Drop to 2. Drop to 3. Back to 1. Drop to 2. Drop to 3. Back to 1. Drop to 2. Drop to 3. Back to 1. Drop to 2. Drop to 3. Back to 1. Lift into your mountain pose. Woo, inhale up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Good. Walk your feet about the width of your mat. You can adjust this as we move. Good. Now I just want you to think about like leapfrog. Come down, not quite garland pose. You are keeping your hands on the floor. Press your shoulder blades back. Push your arms into your legs. Now take a breath. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhale, sit down. Exhale, push up. Inhale, sit down. And exhale, push up. Inhale, sit down. Exhale, push up. Inhale, down. And exhale up. Inhale, down. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale, down. Exhale up. Inhale, down. And exhale up. Good job. Walk your feet in. Step back with your right foot. Cartwheel up to warrior 2. Should have started to feel that in the front of your quads. I don't really know how you feel the back of your quads, but you know what I mean. And let's lift into reverse warrior. Those hips are feeling good. Walk that front foot out. Sink in a little bit deeper. Think about the hamstring dropping down, not your knee moving forward. And spiral right over into triangle. Good, turn toward your front leg. Take that left leg, and I just want you to toe heel a little bit wider. And then sink the hips forward, warrior 1. Good, take a breath and take those hands behind you again. Straighten your leg, reach out. I want your head to reach as your tailbone reaches behind you. Exhale and fold. You can leave the hands there, put them on the floor, or lift them up. Do what your body needs you to do. And hands to the floor. Step back to downward dog. When you're ready, find your plank. Good, and chaturanga to up dog. And let's sit back to that child's pose again. Good, roll yourself up onto your shins. Step forward with your left leg. Hands to the floor. Straighten your spine. Good, feel that big stretch in your back hip. You might stay here. I'd like for you to try to straighten your leg. This is half monkey. This is fine if this is where you wind up. Or you can start to work that lower into your full monkey. And it's whatever you need today. I am very tight today. Try to keep your shoulders out of your ears. Good. Bring yourself back around. If you can, just come back up to a lunge. We're just going to step in. Take a breath in standing extension. And exhale and fold. And unhinge. Good. Let's just reset at the top. Ears shoulder to shoulder. Good. Take a breath. Hands come to heart center. Leave your right hand in heart center. Reach down with that left hand, grab the left leg. Think about pushing your foot into your hand, lifting your heart, pushing your hip away from your heel. Make sure you're slightly bending the leg that you're standing on for your balance. Let yourself breathe. Option 1, you stay right here. Option 2, we switch the grip to the arch of the foot, and then we think up with both our foot and our hand. Let that shoulder open. Take a breath as you reset your feet. Exhale into chair. Good, now I'm going to put my hands in prayer this time. You can keep yours up if you want to. Good. Take a breath. Drop to level 2. Level 3. Back up to 1. Good, so never to the top. Down 1. Down 2. back up. Now, if you need to stay right at that top, that is absolutely fine. Isometric holds good too. And up, down to 2, down to 3, up, good. Lower and up, down, down, up, down, down, up. 2 more. Down, down, up. Last one. Down, down, and all the way up. Take a breath. Exhale over, hinge and fold. Step back with your left foot and make your way up to your warrior 2. Good. Let's sink into that reverse warrior. Again, walk your toes forward if you can. Lift. Straighten your legs. Over we go into triangle. Breathe into your back. Good. Unhinge. And now take that right foot, toe heel wider, and then turn the hips and shoulders to the top of your mat and warrior 1. Big hip opener. Wrap those hands behind you. Straighten your leg. Reach out. Exhale, hinge and fold. Put the hands on the shin if you need to, the floor. Lift them if you want to. Lots of options here. And step back to downward dog. And find your plank. Good. Chaturanga to up dog. Good. Find your child's pose. Make your way up to your shins. And we'll step forward with the right foot. Hands go to the floor. Let the hips drop forward. And if you can, straighten that front foot. And take it down into that monkey pose if you want to. Just do what you can for this Monday. Good. Back yourself up. Put that right foot back on your mat. When you're ready, take a breath and step in. Standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees and unhinge. Good job. Take a breath. Just open up here. Clasp the hands, curl the spine, push those knuckles forward, tuck the pelvis, and open up again. And forward. And one more time, open. And forward. Inhale up. Keep the hands together if you can. Leaning mountain. And see if you can look up this time past your bicep. Good. Make your way to the center. Exhale the other way. And then look up toward that top arm. And come up all the way to the floor. Exhale, hinge and fold. Good, and from here, we're gonna have a seat. Go ahead and start with your feet together in bound pose. Good, just find your posture here. Good, you can hinge forward if you want to, taking those elbows to the shins. Good, from here, just extend your left leg. So seated tree, find a breath. Exhale, hinge forward to that left leg. Good, now leave your left hand where it is. So on your foot or on your shin, you're gonna take your right hand and place it on your right leg. Now if that's uncomfortable for your knee or anything at all, you can just set your hand on the floor as well. Roll the shoulders open. Exhale, rotate, look past that right shoulder. Good, sit up tall. Take your right leg, lift it. Now flex your foot. You're going to grab hold of your leg. If you can do a little more, we're going to take the foot into the bicep. Sit up tall. Oh, this is rock the baby. So we're just going to come here and just move in the hip joint. So we're not rocking our bodies. We're only rocking the baby. Good, set that down. Now watch, knee goes up, foot goes down, sit up tall. Exhale, turn to your right. Come back to center. We roll back, leg is still up here. Come all the way back, stretching into that piriformis. Again, use this left leg to pull in. Good. Relax that. Set your feet on the floor. Exhale up into a bridge. Relax your bridge. Inhale, draw your knees in. Exhale, push your knees to the top of your mat and sit up. Come back to bound pose. Good. Grab those feet. Good. Exhale forward if you want to. Bring yourself up. Now we'll extend our right leg. Find your seated tree on this side. Take a breath. Exhale, hinge forward. And now leave your left hand where it is. Extend that spine. Hand goes to the leg. If that doesn't feel good, you can always put your hand on the floor. Turn to your left. Come back to center. Now take your leg up and over. Knee goes up, foot goes down. Find your posture. We'll exhale, spinal twist. Good. And now let's cradle that baby. Take that right foot, either grab it with your hand or tuck it into your bicep. Keep your posture. You want to press down with this right foot and then just begin to move into that hip. I'm keeping it a little bit lower today, having some tight hip issues. Good, lower that down and here we go. Take it back. Use your right knee, pull or push your foot inward. Good, take a breath, release that. Both feet go to the floor. And when you're ready, lift into a bridge. You want to go a little bit deeper this time. Walk those shoulder blades underneath and press your hands into the floor beneath you. Slowly lower that down. Feet together and knees apart. Good, bring your knees up. We're gonna reach in front of our shins to the outside of our foot. Good, both sides. You can rock yourself back and forth here. This is happy baby. Just really breathe into your lower back here. Good. Change your grip to big toe hold. So both 2 fingers go on each toe. Extend both legs up to the ceiling. Good. Try to straighten them as much as you can. Push back through both of your knees. Good. And just let that slowly lower down. Take a breath. Keep your feet on the floor and just windshield wiper over to one side. And then the other side. Good. Find yourself here on your mat. Let your knees fall together. Just begin to slow your breath. Begin by mentally arriving at rest. That might just mean we have to put the rest of the day away for now. Just really turn your focus inward. Think about the moves we did today. What was really tight? What was not tight? And just notice those spaces now in your body. Breathe into those places. Feel your breath going deeper into your belly. Notice the softness of the muscles of your face. Your jaw relaxed. And if you're ready, begin to feel your body in contact with the floor. Roll to your side when you're ready. Join me seated. But just begin by rolling your shoulders, just kind of getting back in touch with yourself, the day. And bring the hands to heart center. Take a deep breath up and just head over to one side. Press the opposite hip down. Inhale up. And we'll go the other way. And inhale up. And exhale to heart center. And God bless you guys. Namaste. You are a great way to start a Monday. I appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you guys. So let me know if you have any questions. I know